The Pokemon Company International just dropped Pokemon Presents on February 27th for Pokemon Day, and it was extremely hype. So I want to go through, give you guys my thoughts, and give kind of an high-level summary of what I saw. So Pokemon Presents started off with a huge announcement for the Pokemon World Championships. So for the first time ever, the Pokemon World Championships are going to be held in none other than Japan. The event keeps growing year by year. London last year was fantastic. I didn't get to go, but everybody had rave reviews. And frankly, I think putting this in Japan makes a ton of sense. Pokemon is just growing more and more. Japan is finally starting to open up post-COVID, and I think that this World Championships is going to be a really, really special one. The next announcement was a doozy for Pokemon card collectors and competitors. So the Pokemon Company is releasing an original Pokemon trading card game with an original lineup of cards, but it's all premium. So they opened with this really cool kind of like undercover agent feel of these two individuals walking into a room and carrying a briefcase of what looks like these super high-end Pokemon cards. They picture your classic Venusaur, Charizard. It looks really great. My favorite part about this was the stackable counters that they show. I can't believe that they haven't done this already, where you can just stack counters up into a tower like that, Settlers of Catan style. But I'm super excited about this. I think that this item is going to be highly sought after, not only from a collector standpoint, but also from a competitor standpoint. On Pokemon Day, they also announced a new Pokemon Unite update with Zacian coming to the fray. Super cool looking Pokemon. Looks like it does massive AoE damage. You can just slice and dice your opponents. You can charge it up. This looks really good. I'm not super excited about the set or skin that they're releasing with it. I feel like they overdo like this top hat fancy looking Pokemon. But Zacian is awesome, so that's going to be really cool. Alright, here's a big one. So, this is a really big update. They are finally bringing Pokemon Sleep. Pokemon Sleep is a project that they've been working literally years on. I think they announced Pokemon Sleep like 4 or 5 years ago, and then it kind of just got tabled. Nobody really knows why, but now it's back. It's essentially a sleep analysis tool, so you can put it on next to your bed while you're sleeping. It's going to measure how long you sleep. It's going to analyze the levels of your sleep, and it's going to be really, really awesome. So I like this. Again, it's kind of this Pokemon Company pushing health and values. So we'll see what comes from this. The biggest piece of this, though, is that they announced the Pokemon Go++. The Pokemon Go++ is game-breaking from a Pokemon Go standpoint. So, if you guys haven't ever used an AutoCatcher before, there's a bunch of them out on the market. We'll throw up some graphics here. But basically, what it does is it allows you to spin Pokestops and catch Pokemon without having your phone out. I've used the Gacha Evolve for a very long time. There's also the 24/7 AutoCatcher. But this is new because Pokemon Company, it's licensed by Pokemon and built by Pokemon. Not only that, it's also incorporating Pokemon Sleep, where you can get a field research with Snorlax with a sleeping cap, which is awesome. But the biggest change to all this is that you can use any type of ball with the click of a button. The limitation on all of these auto catchers is that you could only use Pokeballs. That is no longer the case with this specific product. It's going to allow you to choose to use Great Balls and Ultra Balls, which is very beneficial on Pokemon community days, or if there's a bunch of Pokemon out that have a harder catch rate and your Pokeballs just let them run and run and run. Well, you can choose to use Great Balls and Ultra Balls now. Game breaking, AFK catching is now like probably the best way to go about it. So, love that one. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet updates from Pokemon Day. So, they start with announcing, we've been seeing rumors around Paradox versions of Virizion and Suicune. Well, they're out now. Suicune goes by Walking Wake. It is a water dragon type that is going to be exclusive to Scarlet, and it's going to look really, really good. I actually really like the design. It is far away from what I thought Suicune would be in the past, so I thought that that was interesting, but I like it. Iron Leaves is the Virizion future form. It's Grass and Psychic. I don't know. I'm lukewarm on this design. It just looks like Virizion Gundam style, to be honest with you. Q-Psy. But it could be interesting. Now, they did say that these are going to release very soon. Like, they were saying, like, this could release potentially this week. So, tune in for more and see. We'll see when those come out. But very excited about those Terror Raids. I'm guessing they're going to be pretty hard, but I'm excited for it. Now, the biggest piece is the Hidden Treasure of Area Zero Pokemon Scarlet and Violet DLC. So, that is the name of it, the Hidden Treasure of Area Zero. There's going to be 2 parts. Part 1, which is called the Teal Mask, which will be released in the fall of this year, 2023. And then the Indigo Disc will come out in winter of this year, 2023. So we have to wait till fall and winter for this stuff, but it looks incredible. Part 1, it's taking you to Kitakami, which is, I think, a new region or a new area. You're going as a foreign exchange student, so they're sticking to the school theme, but you're essentially going to a new area where there's going to be a bunch of new Pokemon. And actually, in area 2, or part 2, there's also going to be new Pokemon. Hashtag Metagross, cool little showing there that you're going to get a new pseudo-legendary that wasn't originally available in Paldea. But part 1 takes you to Kitakami, and part 2 takes you to Blueberry Academy. Very cool. Also, 2 new legendaries were announced. So the legendary for part 1 with its awesome mask is going to be called Ogerpon, and option 2 is one that we kind of saw coming around the hexagonal shapes, but that's going to be called Terrapagos, and that'll be the legendary for part 2. But yeah, that's the overall summary of Pokemon Day, and I'm really excited. I hope you guys are too. Let me know down in the comments, what was your favorite announcement that was made? I think my favorite was either the Paradox, Suicune, and Virizion, or frankly the Pokemon Go Plus. I think that's going to be absolutely game breaking. So like and follow if you guys like this. Completely free. It really helps the channel out, and I'll catch you guys next time. Choose happy.